All right, let's get back over to Dave for a check on weather and, gosh, some potential maybe flooding today up in the high country.
Flooding in the high country today into tonight, and a better chance tomorrow coming our way. We'll show you that in a moment. Beautiful afternoon, though, if you're out at City Park having lunch, 88 degrees. You could already see some of the clouds building up in the mountains up there that will eventually turn into thunderstorms today. Temperature-wise, a lot of 80s here in the east. We're 60s and 70s up in the mountains. And this afternoon, we will pop into the 90s, so one more real hot day across the eastern plains. Still cool and comfortable in the high country, those 70s there and 80s out west. They are already starting to feel the effects of this storm coming in. You see the increase of clouds out there, little thunderstorm outside of Grand Junction right now, and we've also got that convection going on right along the Continental Divide there. Look at Utah, almost the entire state there has a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for this front coming through the center of the low and just north of Boise here. But if you look at the temperatures, you can see where the cooler air is. Look at Rock Springs behind that front, 77 there. Ahead of the front, it's 83 in Grand Junction, and 90 is what we're expecting out here in Cheyenne. So those are the high temperatures we're expecting for today. So in addition to the front, though, we've also got a push of monsoon moisture coming up from down south and an upper level low right behind it. So here's what happens. The front comes through tonight. You can see all the moisture running through it. When that front hits that monsoon moisture, it lifts it up and makes the thunderstorms we're expecting tonight over western Colorado. Then this low, it's an upper level low, so that comes through into Wyoming. That also provides it lift, and then we see a jet stream rolling right under that guy, and that'll produce big thunderstorms over Denver and eastern Colorado during the day tomorrow. So our big storms here in the Mile High City happen tomorrow. And then behind the front, temperatures will be dropping from the 90s into the 80s for at least a couple of days. Now, in anticipation of this coming through, noon today through midnight tomorrow, we have a flash flood watch for western Colorado already. I suspect this whole area will envelop the mountains as we go into tonight and tomorrow as these storms start to move into the state. So here we go with the FUTURECAST computer model. We have a slight chance of some isolated storms here in Denver after about 4 o'clock. Those should not be too heavy. Our heaviness will happen tomorrow. But look, all night long, that's 10 o'clock tonight. Showers and thunderstorms heavy out west. We go all the way through overnight hours, rain, and into tomorrow morning. Heavy thunderstorms out west again. And then when the front comes through, along with that lift from the low, we start to see thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon develop around the Front Range and the northeastern plains around here, and another wave of water moves into the western side of the state. So today, with those storms approaching, they could have hailstorms and big winds, so there's a potential for severe thunderstorms out west. Highly unusual to see that pop out west. And then for us tomorrow, look at this, from Grand Junction all the way across Denver back into Ogallala, a chance for severe thunderstorms around here. So Denver and the Fort Collins and Boulder and Greeley down to Castle Rock and Colorado Springs could have hail tomorrow and big strong winds tomorrow as well. So our high temperature today, 97, 80s behind the front Thursday, Friday on into the weekend. Good chance of thunderstorms coming up for us here tomorrow afternoon and evening. Dom?
Dave, thanks so much. Denver Broncos coaches and